Let's talk about state requirements to perform marriage and what you'll need to do to meet these requirements. The first step to officiate a wedding, even before you start talking to a couple about their ceremony, is to make sure you're legally allowed to perform weddings in your state. Everyone has the legal right to perform marriage, but just as with other important life events, the government found a way to involve itself in the process. So to perform a legal wedding as a wedding minister, you need to ensure that you meet your state's requirements. First, you have to get ordained. You can get ordained online with AMM. Just fill out the application and submit it online. It's simple and free. I'll wait for a second while you fill out and submit the form. Once your ordination is taken care of and out of the way, the next step is learning whether or not your state requires minister certification and what it entails. The certification process may seem confusing at first because different states and municipalities use the terms certification and licensing interchangeably. But don't worry, it helps to know these words mean the same thing. Many states do not require ministers to register before performing marriage, but many do, and the laws regarding how a minister registers will vary from state to state. The most important thing to remember is that certification or licensing requirements will depend on where the wedding is taking place, not where you live. Currently, there are 15 states that require ministers to register before performing a ceremony, listed below. These states are Arkansas, District of Columbia, Hawaii, Louisiana, Massachusetts, Minnesota, Nevada, New Hampshire, New York, Ohio, Oklahoma, Puerto Rico, Vermont, Virginia, West Virginia. Again, the most important thing to remember is that certification or licensing requirements will depend on where the wedding is taking place, not where you live. Visit Minister Registration Weddings by State on our website for details on how to get certified by your state or local county government. And third, order your minister credentials and documentation. If you're going to officiate a wedding in any of the states I mentioned, you should order your minister ordination package for that state. This package contains everything you need to successfully register, including government applications, your ordination certificate, and a letter of good standing. If I didn't mention your state, it's still a good idea to make sure you have your ordination credentials on hand, since you are performing a legal function and proof may be required at a later date. If you'd like to work as a traveling wedding officiant and perform marriages in other states, check their certification rules ahead of time to see if you'll need to register there.